you people, Sleeple. We're doing an experiment called the low blood pressure feet experiment. We have arrived in Death Valley, and we have met up with the Lou and with the Lance. And we're... Hey.
Do you by chance have a hair tie? A little hair tie, not tie of hair.
Huh?
Where's your keys?
They're over there. I can't get them. I'm a caterpillar. I can get them. No, I can't, because if I get them, then my blankets will fall off of me. Just keep rocking. You can get it. They're in the pocket.
Oh.
What? Oh. Oh. Yeah. You squish on me.
You told me to get them.
Okay. What was I trying to tell them? Oh, we arrived in Death Valley. Gross.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shh.
Shh. We arrive in Death Valley. Not Fart Valley. We arrived in Death Valley. Stop it, we're in the desert. Ooh, I think my feet are getting warmer.
Good.
And in Death Valley, where we drove 40 minutes south to an area called Furnace Creek Wash. Furnace Creek Wash Drive. And you can camp, disperse camping for free along here. And it's pretty great. And the stars are phenomenal. I've seen probably about 5 shooting stars. And we researched so much about astronomy on the way here and all sorts of crazy stuff. And I've learned so much about the planets and astronomy and meteors and asteroids and all this stuff. It's been cool. And, why are you laughing?
Because look at I ponytailed the front.
Why?
Because then I can lay on my head and not have a ponytail. I have a knock on my head.
Alright. This Brandon too crazy. I love you, Brandon.
I love you too.
And so now I'm being loud and not talking to you screen, because I'm being loud in the desert and you're supposed to be quiet in the desert, especially.
You're supposed to be quiet in the library.
Especially when Lance and Lolly are trying to sleep. And it'd be cool. Wait a minute. You put your hat on over top of the ponytail?
You have your hat on.
Oh no, we dried this hat. It used to be like soft fuzzy, didn't it?
It was in your bin like this.
So I'll talk about how I have been under a portion of stress throughout the day, because I realized that I was like, it took us a lot longer to get here than we hoped. And so in that, we had let Lolly and Lance know, like, hey, the latest we're gonna get to here is 5 p.m. And then, sure enough, the latest that we get here is like, what did we get here?
8.
7:38. It was like 7:40 when we finally arrived. And we had updated them along the way, but it's like, shoot, like, because it just sucks to not be able to hold up to agreements or commitments that were made, and then time not working in your favor and things taking longer than you expect. And with traveling, if you road trip, you understand, like, hey, you gotta add on extra time. We added on extra time, but we should have added on extra time. And so I definitely found myself dealing with, in my brain, the making assumptions like, oh man, just gonna be pissed off, like they're irritated. I don't want to make them frustrated at the fact that we there's nothing we could do to get there any sooner. Um, and so I was definitely feeling inside like a sense of just stress and anxiety because I can't make us go any faster, and I don't want to upset anybody. And and then I was eventually I was able to be like, wait a minute, hey, relax your snacks. You're making a gazillion amounts of assumptions just because you think that someone might be stressed or frustrated with your delay doesn't mean that they actually are. And so in that, I realized that like I'm just making assumptions and I have no idea. As far as I'm aware, Lolly told me that she was way chill and way relaxed. And if you don't get there quite on time, no big deal. We got books, and that's what I heard. And so my mind's inventing all this stuff, and probably because I know the way that my own mind functions, and so the I don't know if the roles were reversed, if I would get stressed or frustrated. Probably not, actually, because I have a lot of stuff I could do in the meantime too, like read or make art or whatever, make a vlog about how I'm feeling, and so then Brandon driving way hella slow. I'm like, oh man, we're never gonna make it there in time. I keep on looking at the clock, and I look at the miles that we've gone, and he's going like 30 miles an hour on this little hill, then he's going like 25, and I'm like, oh no, and I keep on looking at the clock and the time, and I'm like, no, it's taking forever, and I know he's just driving slow so that we can make it there safely, because he had a scary encounter last time we were driving through, and so that also was hard for me to accept, like, hey, hold up, be in the moment, be right now in the present moment, rather than thinking about the potential future or whatever. Because right now in this present moment, even though we're moving chill, riding through Death Valley, it's amazing, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing at all wrong with this moment, and you're making it all up in your head and making assumptions and causing yourself to not be present when right now in this present moment everything is going absolutely wonderfully. And so that's part, I think that's the main stressors of my experiences today with our travel. And yeah. Did I get stressed about anything else today, babe?
That I'm aware.
No, I think those are the main things. Oh, and I did notice when we were like in the beginning of the day, when we decided we were gonna wake up and get up and stuff, and I'm like, okay, there's a lot of packing up to do. Okay, hold up, just do one thing at a time. There's no need to feel stressed or rushed to complete every task at the same time. Just accomplish one thing, and just one thing at a time. And so I really worked on practicing patience and calmness and going with the flow and not rushing anything. And I was better at doing it mentally this morning than I was this evening. So it's all a process, but at least I'm able to be aware when I see that I'm starting to do it. And I think and then this evening, it took me a while to be aware and be like, hey, hold up, you're making assumptions. But um, this morning, I definitely was able to do it much more smoother and not have a, like when we went to buy a few things from the store and get breakfast. I was definitely able to chill out better and go with the flow better and accept that, hey, you don't actually have to rush everywhere. Don't worry about it. So that's part of, I think that's the journey today. Maybe tomorrow when I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. Something exciting and adventurous. So we'll see. But maybe I'll take you with me and do my vlog on whatever outdoor excursion. Whatever. Yeah, I'll bring my bag. And then when I have a drive to record something meaningful or important or significant or wonderful or whatever it may be, we'll see. But I think having my iPad with me would be a nice alternative vlog that will keep it varied and intriguing and also give you more of a sense of who I am and what I do and why I do it and the passion that I get from it. Because I know a lot of the times I do these right before I go to bed, which is fine too. But yeah, so that's that. And my feet are still cold. My blood pressure doesn't seem like it's necessarily working. My feet are still chilly. They're still really cold. So I'm probably gonna maybe give it a few more minutes and then just go sit in the car and warm up. So my body temperature can be nice and cozy. Alright, that's that. And I love you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.